Captain Elandra stood at the helm, her eyes fixed on the star-studded expanse before her. Beside her, Commander Rylan monitored the ship's systems, ensuring a smooth journey. The rest of the crew, a diverse group of scientists, engineers, and soldiers, carried out their duties, unaware of the imminent horror that awaited them. As the ship departed Earth, an uninvited stowaway lurked in the shadows of the cargo hold. Velociraptors, cunning predators from a distant past, had somehow infiltrated the vessel during its departure. Unbeknownst to the crew, the sleek, feathery creatures moved stealthily, their reptilian eyes glinting with an intelligence that defied their ancient origins. Days into the journey, the crew began to notice strange occurrences. Tools disappeared, and eerie echoes reverberated through the corridors. Whispers of unseen footsteps haunted the ship's confined spaces. Captain Elandra dismissed the concerns, attributing them to the crew's nerves on this unprecedented journey. However, the first signs of the impending horror manifested when the ship's communication systems malfunctioned. Panic spread among the crew as they realized they were isolated in the vastness of space. Suspicion turned to paranoia as the realization dawned that something insidious lurked on board. In the dimly lit corridors, the Raptors struck with ruthless precision. The first victim, a young scientist named Dr. Eric, never saw it coming. Silently, a pair of raptors pounced, their razor-sharp claws tearing through flesh and bone. The ship's alarms blared, echoing the screams of the dying. Commander Rylan rallied the surviving crew members, calling for a lockdown of the ship. Panic swept through the vessel as the crew realized they were being hunted by creatures from Earth's distant past. The raptors, relentless in their pursuit, seemed to know the ship's layout with an uncanny accuracy. Elandra, determined to protect her crew, led a desperate defense. Armed with improvised weapons, the humans fought a losing battle against the relentless predators. The metallic echoes of clashes between human and raptor reverberated through the ship, a haunting symphony of death. In the midst of the chaos, the ship's artificial gravity malfunctioned, adding a surreal dimension to the horror. Bodies floated through the air, and the once familiar environment became a twisted nightmare. The raptors adapted to the weightlessness with eerie grace, making them even more formidable adversaries. As the crew dwindled in numbers, Elandra and Rylan devised a desperate plan. They would lure the raptors into the ship's airlock and jettison them into the cold void of space. The surviving crew members fought valiantly, sacrificing themselves to buy time for the plan to unfold. In a final act of defiance, Elandra and Rylan faced the remaining raptors in the airlock. The tension in the cramped space was palpable as the humans and raptors locked eyes, each species driven by a primal instinct to survive. With a flicker of lights, the airlock door creaked open, and the vacuum of space beckoned. The raptors, however, were not easily defeated. In a surprising twist, they displayed an intelligence that surpassed expectations. One by one, the humans were outmaneuvered, and Elandra and Rylan found themselves alone against the relentless predators. In a desperate gambit, Elandra triggered the airlock's emergency override, sealing both humans and raptors inside. The door closed with a resounding thud, and the cold embrace of space awaited on the other side. As the airlock depressurized, Elandra and Rylan fought against the force that sought to expel them into the cosmic abyss. The raptors, their reptilian eyes unyielding, lunged at the humans, determined to take them down in their final moments. In an explosive burst, the airlock door opened, and Elandra and Rylan were thrust into the emptiness of space. The raptors, caught in the violent decompression, tumbled into the cosmic void, their screams silenced by the vacuum. The surviving crew members mourned their fallen comrades, their grief echoing through the desolate corridors of the ship. Little did they know that the nightmare was far from over. The ship continued its course through the cosmos, driven by an unseen force. The surviving crew, battered and traumatized, struggled to regain a semblance of normalcy. However, the horrors they had faced had left an indelible mark on their souls. Days turned into weeks, and the ship approached its mysterious destination, a distant planet shrouded in cosmic mist. The crew, haunted by the memories of the raptor onslaught, watched with trepidation as the vessel descended through the planet's atmosphere. Upon landing, the crew cautiously ventured out, hoping to find a sanctuary free from the terrors of space. However, the desolation of the alien landscape mirrored the emptiness within their hearts. The silence was shattered when a haunting roar echoed through the alien terrain. To their disbelief, the crew witnessed a new breed of raptor emerging from the shadows. These were larger, more menacing creatures, their scales gleaming in the alien sunlight. The humans, now faced with a new threat, readied themselves for another battle. But the new raptors, instead of attacking, regarded the humans with a mixture of curiosity and hostility. The crew realized that they were not the only intruders on this forsaken planet. The new raptors, native to this alien world, were the undisputed apex predators. As the two species faced off, an eerie understanding passed between them. The raptors from Earth, survivors of a journey through time and space, confronted the extraterrestrial raptors in a silent challenge for dominance. The battlefield trembled as the ground shook with the intensity of the impending clash. The humans, caught in the crossfire, watched in awe and terror as the two species engaged in a battle that transcended the boundaries of time and space. The raptors from Earth fought with a ferocity born from survival instincts honed over millennia. Their adversaries, equally cunning and lethal, met them with an otherworldly grace that defied the laws of nature. In the chaos that ensued, the humans became mere spectators in a cosmic arena. The ground quaked beneath the onslaught, and the air resonated with roars and shrieks that transcended the limitations of mortal understanding. In a surreal twist of fate, the raptors from Earth, survivors of a journey through time and space, found themselves outmatched by the indigenous creatures of the alien planet. The battle reached its climax as the two species locked in a final, savage struggle for dominance. The air was thick with tension as the alien raptors asserted their dominance, their primal roars echoing through the alien landscape. The humans, battered and broken, watched in awe and terror as the extraterrestrial raptors claimed victory over their counterparts from Earth. As the surviving crew members retreated to the confines of their spaceship, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were but fleeting guests in a universe teeming with ancient mysteries. The vessel, now stained with the blood of two species of raptors, lifted off once more, leaving the alien world behind. The crew, haunted by the horrors they had witnessed, stared into the cosmic void. Their journey through time and space had not brought them the enlightenment they sought, but rather, it had plunged them into the depths of a nightmare that transcended the boundaries of their understanding. As the spaceship disappeared into the cosmic expanse, the survivors clung to the fragile threads of their sanity. The echoes of the raptor battle lingered in their minds, a chilling reminder that in the vastness of the universe, unknown horrors awaited those who dared to explore its darkest corners.